What I want you to do now is imagine another one of these quadrant diagrams like we've seen, okay? I'm going to give you 4 things in each of these quadrants. If I show you something amazing for entertainment purposes, for example, disappearing from behind this lectern and reappearing at the back, right? Watch. Okay, if I could do that, that would be magic. If I could do that and show you how I did it, there's a tunnel, there's a little platform, and I run around the back and I appear at the back. That's magic, but it's magic that gets you kicked out of the magic circle, okay? So that's 2 squares. Magic that I show you how I do it. If I seriously tell you I've done something incredible like that, and it wasn't magic, but I don't tell you how I did it, that's nothing more than alchemy. And we stopped doing that shortly after these buildings were built, to be honest. But that's alchemy. We're not doing alchemy. Where we are is at this corner of that quadrant diagram. We're doing amazing things, but we want to show people how we do it, so that they can do it themselves. This is science, and the reason this is the most dumb question in science ever, and this is the question I put forward for my lightning talk, is because this is tautological to me. Science has to be reproducible, and science is research, and so reproducible research is important because it is the only way to do science. If anyone recognises the style of this slide, put your hand up. Do you recognise where this has come from? Anybody remembers the first crank site on the internet called TimeCube? Surely, James? No? Yes, one person at the back. Okay, it is the crankiest website ever on the website. It goes on for pages and pages and pages and pages of odd ranting. And one of the phrases he uses is, the only reason nobody believes in 4-day TimeCube is educated stupidity. And I looked at that line and thought, well, yeah, I can use that. People are being taught the wrong way to do science, and I've seen this in the students I was teaching last week. They're using horrible ways of working within the software that we use, and we really need to get them back to working so that we can reproduce what they're doing. And what I want to do with the students next year is, in the first week, I'm going to give them a task, and I'm going to tell them, we're going to give you another data set, and we're going to expect you to do this every Monday for the next 10 weeks, the same data analysis task on a different set of data. And if by week 10 they're doing it the same way as they did it in week 1, they've learnt nothing. But if by week 10 they're automatically grabbing the URL, getting the data, producing the results, and writing a web page, then we've learnt and we've succeeded and we've improved the science, and hopefully they'll go on to be researchers with much better working practice. So that's why it's important, and that's why I want to teach it, and that's why most of us are here. Thank you.